Akhenaten, Nefertiti, and their three daughters. Akhenaten was an Egyptian pharaoh that lived circa 1350 BCE, a period that we now call the Amarna period, basically because of its great deviation from cultural Egypt, something that had not changed for the last hundreds of years and would not change after the Amarna period. The Amarna period is characterized by its art mostly, and art shows us how people of that time lived. Art changed dramatically as Akhenaton changed the religion from the worship of Amun to Aten, Aten being the sun god, and everything revolved about the sun god around this time period. Akhenaton put great work into art by commissioning lots of work that showed how his relationship to Aten was achieved through his wife and not by priesthood, which angered a lot of the Egyptian priests during this time. But what we see here in the house altar that we call now Akhenaton, Nefertiti, and his three daughters, which is house altar, like a tablet that would be in someone's house, which is made out of limestone, we see all of the characteristics of the Amarna period in art that deviate from cultural Egypt and their canon. Elongated body figures feature all the time within this picture, which shows how, in contrast to the normal Egyptian art, where figures were strong and the pharaoh was depicted as like a strong, powerful figure, almost like a god, Akhenaton is not depicted like this. He is depicted like a family man. He has his eldest daughter in his arms, ready to kiss her. He is not a strong figure, and his wife is also not like a beautiful figure, not shown as a strong queen or anything. They are almost shown in a kind of like a less humane way, but not in a godly like way like the other pharaohs. It is a very strange kind of art, and their daughters, all three of them, have very weird characteristics like their elongated skulls, which makes them look less and less humane to the normal eye. Today we see these pictures and we ask, why is art such a huge deviation in this time from the normal Egyptian art? And there is no simple reason apart from the fact that Akhenaton changed the religion in order to worship the sun mostly. His relationship with his wife seems loving. It is a very family-like picture, something that was not very common within Egyptian art. And after the Amarna period, which ended with Akhenaton and his reign, well, ending, art in Egypt continued as it was before him and just left the Amarna period like a gap in Egyptian art instead of the cultural hub of Aten, the sun god that Akhenaton wanted it to be. But since nobody else seemed too keen to continue his way of religion, the period ended and Egypt continued as it would for the next 1,000 years.